People are on the pitch and they think it's all over now. There's a classic there's a track on here called I Had an Excellent Dream, and one of our psychedelic beakers is missing. That's the Dentist album, and the letter that they sent me is unbelievable. If people want airplay, then the Dentist do, so that's a good enough reason for playing them. We'll take a short break and then we'll be back talking to Mark and John from the band, hopefully. Mark and John from the band now. That, like I said, that you guys messed about on the emulator. It was from a session that you went in and recorded. Was that done in Cargo in Rochdale or somewhere?
Yeah. It's Sweet 16 now.
Sorry, Sweet 16?
Yeah.
That's Hookie's studio, isn't it?
Yeah.
How did that work out? I mean, presumably you just made up the titles off the top of your heads, or you're complete maniacs.
Yeah, well, it's really good there now.
What is it? I mean, last time I met you were saying that you've got a whole bunch of songs that you're waiting to get down on tape. Presumably that was some demo stuff that you sent off to some labels to sort of try and interest them.
Yeah, that's what we want to be doing. Like, instead of going to America, we're going to be going there and getting a lot more songs down.
So there's a change of plan for the Chameleons now, because last I heard this was...
yeah, it's all these planes going down, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah.
What can I say? Oh, hang on, what a crackle here. So listen, you're gonna go and record even more songs.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have an album out for Christmas, Best of the Chameleons or something.
Well, not for Christmas, but not soon after.
So hopefully. What, realistically, I mean, what are we looking at? Something like a tour and new product in the spring?
Yeah.
Product, what a dreadful word.
Yeah, new product in the spring.
So then what? I mean, you intend to go to, I mean, obviously, like, once you put an album out, you've got various territories to conquer, haven't you?
Yeah, well, we're going to have to go to America sooner or later, because they're paying for it all. Yeah. They're paying for the LP and everything.
How do the Chameleons fare in places like Europe, then?
Okay.
I mean, what do the old canouts think of the Chameleons? Do they jump up and down, and are they fairly enthusiastic, or do they want you to do a few Kraftwerk numbers?
Yeah, they've kept us going, like, for the last year, really, because we weren't doing that much here.
You didn't do a great deal in Britain, did you?
No. So we went over there and was playing at 1,500, 2,000 at a time, so I mean, you know,
Well, you've got a fair old following now. I mean, it's nice to know that the fact that even though you've been away, there's quite a few people that still want to come and see you. And the album got a good chart place, didn't it, when it came out? So, you shouldn't complain, chaps.
Well, them three people have just phoned up, haven't they?
Yeah, they bought a lot of copies of the album each. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to play one of the more serious tracks off the album, the title of Bobby Moore's Wine. Is it still called that?
Tastes like female pine.
Yeah.
Well, it's better than saying poo, innit? But first of all, this.
Have you been to Rotters?
course, the Chameleons, and I've completely forgotten what it's called. Welcome to the microphone, Dave. What's that called?
Bobby Moore's wine, isn't
Bobby
it?
Moore's
Don't ask, I'm not the one who makes the titles.
Who makes the titles up for these songs? Reg makes them
Sat
up.
there all quiet, but he's the one who's
He's responsible for
titles
it.
up, yeah.
Well, you can't put a thing. It's bad enough saying poo on the radio, but you can't put it on album. I suppose you could. It's easier to put it on album sleeves, isn't it?
So, with poo, dear.
Listen, you were telling me, actually, on a serious moment for 1 second, Dave, you were telling me there's a few records you're after yourself at the moment. You quite like this Chill single that we've been playing, don't you?
Well, you know, yeah.
Good little pop song.
Yeah, I like that, yeah.
And what about the wedding present?
Well, I haven't heard it yet.
You haven't heard it?
No.
Well, how come you want it if you haven't heard it?
Oh, I just know a lad who's in him.
Yeah.
I've got to school with him.
Bit incestuous.
Well,
They're not a
there you
local
go.
band, are they?
They're from Middleton, two of them.
Really?
Yeah, but...
Oh dear. Perhaps you should tell them the fact that you know, the record's been unable to get for about 3 weeks. They should perhaps check their distribution out.
Yeah.
I tell you what.